Everyone and welcome to Coding Card. So in this session we'll try to understand this problem, add two numbers, part 2. So in our previous session we have solved this problem, add two numbers. This was part 1 in which we have solved this problem with the two methods. So if you haven't watched this video, I will suggest you to go and watch this video and solve this problem with both the methods, method 1 and method 2, so that this problem will be much easier to understand. So let me explain this problem in a simple way what they are saying. We'll apply the same formula here, S equal to n1 plus n2 plus c in the same problem here. So in this problem we will be given two linked list again, L1 and L2. Suppose L1 is having value 7, 2, 4 and 3, and L2 is having value 5, 6 and 4, 5, 6 and 4. So if I take all the values from the node, I will be getting, suppose n1 equal to 7, 2, 4, 3. This is my n1, and n2 will be having value 5, 6 and 4. So in this problem they are saying that we have to add the values from the end, means these 3 will be added with this 4. So, and this 4 will be added with this 6, and this 2 will be added with this 5, and this 7 will be added with, if any carry is there then. Now this is my n1, this is n2. If you add, we will be getting value like 7, 0, 8 and 7. So what we have to return here, we have to return the new linked list in the same fashion, 7, 8, 0, 7. My new list will be 7, 8, 0 and 7. I have to return the head node, this one. So my new list will look like this one. So how to do this one? If you see here, if I can add this 3 and 4, I will be getting value 7. So for this 7, I can simply create a new node and pass this value 7. So next time I have to add this 4 and 6. After adding 4 and 6, I will be getting value how much? 10. So again we will apply the formula. I will simply calculate the value and the carry, and we have to pass the value to the new node. Now suppose we have created a new node and we have passed the value. V is how much? Here I will be getting V as a 0. I will explain you how to calculate this V and C. Suppose I am passing here 0. So my new node will be having value 0. I will connect this new node with the previous one. Now next time my carry is how much? 1. Carry is 1. Now we have to add 2 and 5. 2 and 5 plus carry. We got how much? 8. So this is my value. Again we will create a new node with passing the value 8. So 8 will be here, and again I will connect this new node with the previous one. Now we got here how much? 7. So 7 will be like this. Again we have to create a new node and pass the value 7, and again this node will be connected to the previous one. So you can see here we will get the answer like this. But how to calculate this carry and value? So we will apply the same formula. Let me explain you here. Let us delete this one. Suppose we have, let us apply the very first approach here. They have asked here we cannot reverse the linked list. So how to get the very last digit value? The problem they have mentioned here, you can see here, reversing the list is not allowed. So how to get the last values? If we can get these two values, last value, again these values and this value, we can simply add the digit by applying the formula n1 plus n2 plus c. Correct? So let me explain how to get these values. The very first approach is we can simply use a stack. We will iterate one by one node and save the values in a stack. Suppose this is my S1. So initially we were at initial node. Suppose we are at 7. So I will simply save the value 7 over here. Now let us move forward here. So value will be 2. Let us move forward 4, 3. We reach the end. So my stack 1 is having value this one. Let us go in list 2. So suppose this is my S2. Initially I am here, so my value will be 5. Move forward, value is 6. Move forward, value is 4. So S2 is having value 4. Now we can simply pop this S1 and S2. So after popping we will get the last values. So if I pop this S1 dot pop and S2 dot pop, so we will be getting, let me save that value in N1 and N2. So I will be getting value here, how much? N1 will be value 3 and N2 will be S2 dot pop, which will be 4. So we will apply the formula S equal to N1 plus N2 plus C. C is my carry, and initially my carry is having value 0. Okay, now we got the values N1 as 3. So 3 plus 4 plus 0. We got here value as 7. So what we will do, we will apply the formula for getting the values and the carry. So we will be S modular 10. We are applying the same previous formula, and my carry will be having S divided by 10. So S is how much? 7. So I will be getting V as 7 modular 10, which will be 7, and C will be 7 divided by 10, which will be 0. So C will remain 0 and my value is how much? 7. So what I will do, we will simply create a new node and passing the value V, and V is how much here? 7. So new node will have value 7. Now we are done. Let us pop the second element. Now 4 and 6 will be popped out. So N1 will have value 4 and N2 will have value 6, and my carry is how much? 0. So I will be getting here 10. Now V value will be how much? 10 modular 10. So we will be getting here value 0, and 10 divided by 10 we will get how much? 1. So carry will be updated with value 1. Now what we will do, we will again simply create a new node and pass the value how much? V is 0. So this value will be 0. Now we will simply append this new node dot next with the previous one. So it will look like this. Now we are done with the elements. Let us pop the next element. So now 2 and 5 will be popped out. So 2, 5, and carry is how much here? 1. So we will be getting here value 8. 8, 8. So we will get here 8 and we will get here value 0. So carry will be updated with 0. Now again we will create a new node and pass the value how much? V equal to 8. So this value will be updated with 8, and again we will append this new node dot next with the previous one. Now let us pop the next element. So S2 is empty, so we have to pop only S1. So S1 is how much? And S2 is empty, then N2 will be initialized with 0. So N1 is 7 and N2 will be initialized with 0, and C is also having value 0. So we will be getting here 7, 7, 7, and we will get here 0. So again we have to create a new node, and pass the value 7. So this value will be 7, and again we will append the new node dot next with the previous one. So you can see it, and we will simply return this as a head. So you can see here we got the answer 7807. So we'll apply the same formula. So this is our very first approach. Let us try to write the here logic over here. This is our first approach. So let us take 2 stack for S1 initially having value 0 means empty, and S2 is also empty. Now we will take the variables like sum, carry and value with value 0, initialize with value 0, and we will take a head variable and initialize with none. Now we have to iterate L1 and L2 and append the values in the stack S1 and S2. So while L1 or L2 means while L1 is having value or L2 is having value, so we'll iterate. Now we'll check if L1 means if L1 is having value, then what we will do, we'll simply append S1 dot append L1 dot val, L1 dot val, and we will move forward, and L1 will move forward, L1 equal to L1 dot next. Now we are done with L1. Now we'll check condition for L2. If L2 is having value, we'll append S2 dot append L2 dot val and simply move forward, L2 equal to L2 dot next. Now we got the stack S1 and S2, S1 and S2. So our next target is we'll pop each element. We got S1 and S2. Now we'll try to pop the elements from S1 and S2. So while S1 or S2, now we will check, we will take two values, N1 equal to N2 equal to 0 initially. Now we will check if S1 is having value, we will pop that elements in N1, N1 equal to S1 dot pop, and we will check again for S2 and S2. If S2 is having value, then N2 will be N2 equal to S2 dot pop. Now we got the value N1 and N2. Now we will simply apply the formula. This formula we got the value N1 and N2. Now we will apply the formula S equal to N1 plus N2 plus C. Now we have to get the values part and the carry part. So V equal to S modular 10, and carry will be updated with carry equal to S divided by 10. Now we got the value and the carry. Now our next task is to create a new node. So node will be, so node structure is list node. So node equal to list node, and we'll simply pass the value V. We are applying the same logic. We are creating a node and passing the value V. Now node is created. Now what we will do, this node dot next will be assigned with the head, correct? Let me explain this here. We have initialized head equal to none. Now we have created one new node and passed the value, suppose 7. So but this is my new node and this is my head having initially none, and I am writing over here node dot next equal to head. So this node dot next equal to head. Head is how much? None. And what I will do, I will simply assign this node with the head in the next line, and head equal to this node, not mode but node. So it will look like initially my head is none. We created a new node, passed the value 7. This is my node and my head is having value none. And in next line I have written head dot this node dot next. Node dot next equal to head, and head is having value how much? None. This is none. And in next line was node dot next equal to head. So this node dot next is how much? None. And after that I am again assigning this node in my head, means my head equal to this node. So again this head will be updated with this node, means this head will be pointing to this node. So it will look like this is 7, this is head pointing to this new node, and this new node next is none. So it will look like this. Now we are done. So this will go in loop, this whole things will go in loop. So next time we will be getting value, suppose 0. Next time is we got the value suppose 0. So we will be creating a new node, passing a value 0. New node passing value 0. So we have written after creating a new node, node dot next equal to head. So this is my node, node dot next will point to head. So you can see here this node is pointing to head and head is here, and in next line we have written head equal to node. So this head will be assigned with this node. This head will be assigned with this node. So it will look like this. This is my head having value initially is 0, and head dot next is pointing to this node. And again suppose next time I am getting value suppose 5. So 5 will be created over here. 5 dot next will be pointing to the head, and again this node will be initialized with the head. So it will go like this. And we have to check one more condition for the carry one, as we have checked here in the previous for the carry one. So now if you are left with any carry, so you can see here for the last value we have only 7, and suppose if carry was not 0, if any value was there, then we have to add 7 plus 0 plus the carry value. And after adding, suppose let me explain here, suppose me n1 is having value suppose 9, and my carry was suppose 0, and n2 was suppose empty. So n2 will be initialized with 0, so s will be n1 plus n2 plus suppose carry is 1. So we will be getting value 9 plus 0 plus 1, 10. So value will be here how much? 0. So 0 will be appended over here, and head will be moved to here, and this new node will point to this one. This will be my head, but we are left with this 1. So how to append this one here? So at last we will check one condition. If c is greater than 0, if c is greater than 0, then again we have to create a new node. Node equal to list node, and we have to pass the carry value. If carry was 1, then we have to pass that 1. Now again we'll apply the same logic. Node dot next will be head, it will point to head, and again head will be pointing to this new node, head equal to this node, and last we have to return head. So now we are done with the coding. This was our very first approach. Let us execute and see. So you can see here we are getting wrong. Why? Let us try to debug line by line. Let us add print statement and check whether we are getting the correct value or not. Print S1, S2, so let us check whether we are getting correct value in S1 or S2 or not. So you can see here we are getting only 7 and 5, which is wrong. Why? So initially we have iterated L1 and L2. We are checking whether L1 is okay. S1 dot append L1 dot val, and we have moved forward. After that we are checking L2 means S2 dot append L2 dot val, and we have moved forward. Okay, we have to write this logic out of the while loop. We got the value, we have to write this logic out of this while loop. Again this will be out of the second while loop, and return will be out of this. Let us run and see whether it is working or not. So now you can see here it got accepted. So what mistake we did here, we have written this while loop inside the very first while loop, but this while loop was only for appending the values in the stack S1 and S2. So this was our mistake. We can comment this one and submit this code. So you can see here it got accepted. So this was our very first approach, in which we have used two stack S1 and S2, and in which we have popped each element, and after adding we have applied the formula, this one n1 plus n2 plus c, and we are getting the value v and the carry, and we are getting a new node and passing the value v. And last we are checking if carry is greater than 0, then we are again creating a new node and passing the value c. So this was our very first approach. So if you have learned something new, please do like our videos and subscribe to our channel Coding Cart, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.